19 and verse 2. Judah mourned, and the gangster of language.
The leaders failed us. Read.
They are black unto the ground.
What are the Judites?
They are black unto the ground.
They say they black unto the ground. When you read about the first man on earth, he came from what? The ground. If I take a shovel right now and dig in this ground right here, what color it is? It's brown. The deeper I go in that ground, guess what? It's going to get dark. They say the Jews are what? Black unto what?
They are black unto the ground. And the crowd of Jerusalem is going up.
So, let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. I just wanted to prove that. I want to show my people who they are according to the Bible.
That's right.
That we ain't no niggas.
Right.
We ain't no spicks.
Right.
Look, we are the true men and women of the Bible. We are the living sons of the Most High God. Y'all understand that right now today. All right? Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So, who are cursed in the cities, my brother? What is a curse? A curse a good or a bad thing? It's a bad thing, right? Cursed in the city, meaning you might be gunned down, or, you know what I'm saying, you got to deal with your brother with hatred. Your brothers might hate you. All these, just numerous amount of stuff that goes on. As a matter of fact, it say, let's get there, Leviticus 19. I want to show y'all something. It say, cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be from the field. I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana, bro. I go to Shreveport, I see the same thing I see in Oklahoma City.
Right.
Our brothers hate each other. Watch this what God said.
Right.
Because you remember, we read Deuteronomy 28:15. He said if we didn't listen, these curses was going to come upon us. Read that.
Leviticus chapter 19 and verse 17. Read. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
What the Lord said?
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
Can you truly say that you don't hate your brother in your heart? Can you truly say that? Watch this. Let's see what it's going into, because it'll break it down. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
That's what you see the prophets on the street doing. We telling our people, look, today is the Sabbath day.
That's right.
I see you got a beard on your face, but you can't mar it. You can't have a chin strap. You see our mind full, and all these men right here, they might not can grow what I grow. But that's the law of God. You have to let it grow.
That's
what would a male lion look like with a chin strap? You know what I'm talking about? Little chin strap, give him a little fade up. You know what I'm talking about, young man? When your beard start growing, let it go. Read that again.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor.
So we're going to bring the laws of God out. We're going to bring the laws of God out. We're going to tell our people they error. We're going to show our people they error. Read.
And not suffer sin upon him.
And not suffer what?
Suffer sin upon him.
Read.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
You heard that, my brother? What that mean right there?
To not doing nothing that'll harm your kids.
Read that again.
Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Who that sound like? It said, thou shalt not avenge nor bear grudges towards our people. Because if you say you love your brother, this is how you love your brother.
That's right.
You won't tell him his sin. You're not going to have no grudges. Like if I offend you, it's scriptures in the Bible that give me reference to deal with you. Meaning, I will come up to you and say, hey, my brother, if just say you offended me, I say, hey, my brother, you offended me. You might tell me like, man, I ain't even mean it like that.
That's right.
But in my mind, if I never would have came up to you, I would have had it in my head that you offended me. And I would have bared a grudge against you, bro.
Right.
That's what we're not supposed to do. That run rampant in the black neighborhood.
Right.
We bear grudges all day long. Our people get killed for something that happened 2 or 3 years ago.
Right.
Because our people holding on to grudges. Read it again.
Verse 18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
Read.
But thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
So, man, look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm gonna love my people as thyself. Give me Luke 15 and 23. Watch this. I'm gonna show you something, bro. Because this Bible real. Is that what I want? 15 highways and hedges? 14, 23, come on. Read that.
The book of Luke chapter 14 and verse 23.
Read.
And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and hedges.
Who is the servant? The Lord said unto the servant, go out to the highways and hedges. That's us, right? That's us. Read. and compel them to come in, compel them to good works, to compel them to stop what they're doing. You understand what I'm saying? Go back to Deuteronomy 28. How you doing, sir?
Bring it up!
You see yourself on the chart?
I'm gonna look it over. I'm gonna look it over and see what's going on.
Hey, watch this before you go. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 16. How did we get over here? How did we get over here 400 years ago? How black people got to this side of the continent?
I'm not that far into doing all this stuff right now.
You're not?
I'm not the right
You seen
person to
Roots?
ask. Yeah, I only watched the ones that was enough for me.
You see? Oh, okay. Well, it pissed you off, didn't it?
Yeah.
They brought our people over here on what?
Boats.
On boats. Was they cruise boats?
Nah.
Nah, there wasn't no cruise boats. They were slaves. We were stacked up on top of each other. Watch this.
right.
Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28. Hey, bro, did you get a flyer?
Yeah, y'all still down there or?
We right down the street, man. Look, we got class at 3 o'clock today.
That's right.
Come and learn who you are, man. Look, we your brothers, man. Don't be scared. All right? Watch this. So you said that, right? We came over here on slave ships, right? Cargo slave ships, just like this. Now, this is a diagram of a boat right here, a cargo slave ship. What you see on this ship?
Bunch of slaves.
A bunch of slaves, like we were like this right here on top of each other.
Yeah.
Now you think that was all men stacked up together?
Nah.
That were women too. Women having their minstrels, kids. Watch this, man. Watch this. Because you say you're not really knowledgeable in the Bible. I'm gonna show you that in the Bible today, bro. That's why we come out here, man, and tell our people who they are. Man, you are an Israelite according to the Bible. Watch this, bro. Watch this. Deuteronomy 28:16.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
Bring it up.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So let's go and get Egypt, because I want to explain and make sure you know. You familiar with Moses freed the Israelites out of Egypt?
I didn't never get that deep.
Right. So when you read in the book of Exodus, when you read the Lord sent Moses to deliver the children of Israel out of bondage, which they was in Egypt. Right? So they was in slavery in Egypt. So it said, Deuteronomy 28:68 said, the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again. All right? So let's get Egypt. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 5 and verse 6. I am the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage.
From what?
From the house of bondage.
So that's going into bondage, slavery, the different term today, bondage, slavery, it's all the same thing. So it says, go back to Deuteronomy 28, pay attention to the ship, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So what do you mean by Egypt? He said, the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
I do more research. I don't know much about everything. I just kind of like to stay in my own lane.
Okay. Okay, we read it, but it said, what it means is the Lord will bring thee into slavery again. That's why you see these slave ships. 1619, we came over here on slave ships and docked on the perimeters of the states and on the South America as well. That's why you have Levites, Haitians, Dominicans, and all that different, all our different people from down there.
Right.
We was docked and sold for slave men and women when we was brought into slavery. 1492 for the so-called Hispanics and Native Americans. Remember, the Native Americans had this land before anybody, right?
That's right.
They was brought into slavery as well, but it just happened sooner than it happened to black people, right?
Right.
Read that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
With cargo slave ships, he was going to bring us into slavery. Keep in mind, this Bible was written 2,000-3,000 years ago, way before it happened. Right? Read.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Same way Moses wrote it down, it's the same way it happened. That's how you know the Bible a true book. Read.
That's right. Thou shalt see it no more again.
We wouldn't see our homeland again. Have you been to Africa? You ain't been to Jerusalem? I ain't either. So are these brothers right here. A couple of them maybe. But ain't nothing in Jerusalem right now. It's desolate.
Right.
They say we wouldn't see our homeland no more again. Read.
And there ye shall be sold.
And there what?
Ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
Unto who?
Unto your enemies. For bondman and bondwoman.
So when we got over here on these ships stacked up, they called themselves cleaning us up, giving us a shower, and we was brought out, this young fine buck right here, 35, 45, 55, 65 here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. He sold to Master Henry. Your brother was probably brought somewhere to Mississippi somewhere and died. They were splitting up families. They had, right. That's one thing we have to do. That's what you see these men doing right here on the Lord's Sabbath day.
Right.
So we're going to finish out the scripture, read.
And no man shall buy you.
Meaning no man was going to be able to save us. You had Marcus Garvey, President Obama, just all the leaders you could think about. They weren't going to be able to save the black man today. They don't have the money. They don't have the might. They don't have the politics. They don't have nothing. We don't have nothing. All we have is this Bible, this knowledge right here. When we come back to who we are, read on.
Oh, that was it on that.
So, key word, he said we were going to be sold to who? What did the Lord call us? Read it again. Pay attention.
Verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships. By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold unto your enemies.
Sold unto who?
Unto your enemies.
So what the Lord calling them people? The white folks. What he call them? He called them my enemies.
That's right.
I can say something else, but I ain't gonna say it.
What you were gonna say?
The devil, the demon.
Same thing.
Bring it on.
Same thing. We could go.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family.